Welcome back. We're mopping up the remainder of the things we have left to unlock in this game, so that I can catalogue it in its entirety. I appeared before the Ming Empire's nobility in an exhibition fight. This time, I'm staying in a mansion. In your last appearance here, I heard a curious tale. It seems the Emperor has heard a sword. You can hear swords. They have different shouting voices. Your true objective here is to get the information collected by the Emperor, and then that's going to be brilliant. I'll make my move. I must use my most powerful moves in order to make sure they're throws and unblockable attacks. Okay. If you throw someone, that is great. So that is the principle behind what we're doing right now. All right. Does this? Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. It would appear. I've tried quite hard and gone like this, but in the end, you fucking crouched. Come on. Ooh, flex on him, Jeff. I had to do it to them a couple of times. Come on. Just until we figure out why they make that noise when they're weird. When they're being weird, they have a special sound they make. And I want to know if there's any reason for that whatsoever. Well, I don't know what information we were supposed to have gained by having done that, but we've thrown a woman around several times. Back to the money pit we go then. I'm going to check the rumour about the memoirs. I infiltrate there, avoiding traps, but this time the rats didn't stop me. There's still no sign. Catch a glint of a weapon in the corner of my eye, and the very moment I set foot in the deepest part of the pit. There's no signs. Could it be Voldo? How could this be? It's just a weapon! I love catching cursed things and putting them in my grave. I've heard stories of the coins! Watch out! You might be hurt by a ghost, look at this. Delicious. The floating blade technique of everywhere else but here. Everyone else seems to know how to do this except for us. I was getting a bit jealous, so I brought one to live with us so that I can figure out what the fuck. Oh, there's gonna be three, is there? 3 different types of floating fucking objects. Ah, pirate. Pirate shapes are floating through the air. What a great idea. I want there to be more even. I'd like this to be more even. Could you shove it until you don't? No! Stop rapping! If you explain to me what you are here to say one more time, I shall... Oh! You've never seen a pair of ghosts? This time? I fear I will not survive. Oh well. At least I can say I got hurt by floating knives again. I seem to get a lot of money back on my taxes whenever that happens, so you know what? It's money in my pocket at the end of the day. Shove you! I might actually win! Yeah! Hooray. Nobody in Europe can best me, for I have the loudest milk. What happened to my voice as I said that? The milk was too loud, it made me retreat into being a teenager. You revisit the Colosseum, you hear the voice of a crowd echo from within as if the match has happened. It's the same as before, but it's still awarded based on the number of opponents. Prize doubles every time, but you forfeit every time, but this time the stakes higher. 2 more battles are happening. If you win that money, you can live everywhere for a moment. Okay, so it's the same thing, but there's more of it. considering we didn't get to the end of the last one, and successfully, I don't know how much use we are liable to get out of this. However, we may as well give it a try, mightn't we? I think we have to in order to do what we set out to do. What if I cut your feet? Come on. There's no sense in yelling at me. I'm just here hurting you! Ha ha! Shout all you want, I won't listen. I don't have to. It's not in the Bible. Nowhere in the Bible does it say Astaroth can't hurt you this time. Come on. Don't be so... Ah, fuck! I need you to consider stopping all this, Cervantes. Come on. Pirate shove. That's me shoving a pirate, not shoving as a pirate. There's a whole different procedure for that. No! Oh! I jumped and something happened, but I couldn't comprehend it. That's fine though. No, no. No, madam. No, madam, you're the triumphant return of the tarantula's brother. Ah! Curses. It's even like not a lot of money at this point, even if I do win. It's a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame to still have to be doing this. Nudged. Nudged. Round. Round. Or not, I guess. I thought I could round. Different type of round, but it still works. Fucking don't trip me up. Don't trip up Grape Unwin. For God's sake, it's the fruit that don't make sense. Wow! What a great claim to fame. Who's twisted your bacon through several versions of yourself then? You're all connected by the bacon of who you are. Profound, isn't it? Makes you think. Slappage. No, you're gonna do crimes. You're gonna fuck! Oh, God! I come before you today, a servant of the Nectarine Intangible. It's the fruit you can't touch, come on, worship it now today. It's probably divine in some form. I just feel like, usually you can touch fruit, right? So if there's something stopping us in this case, that has got to be the will of a higher power. Maybe even the tangerine itself. There's truly no limit to the possibilities at play here. I think... Oh god! I made sewing mistakes just then. And everybody was about to pay the price. Oh god! Bonk. Kronk. The Bonk Kronk machine was invented by Kronk Bonkinson in 1983 as an answer to the question, what machine are you going to invent this time? Just retire. Retire and move on with my life. Get more points elsewhere than I will ever hope to achieve here. Come on, Ostronsburg. These are the castle ruins every day of the Black Snout. Your pulse quickens with the knowledge that you're standing on a fucking battlefield every day. The voice in my head goes, souls, souls, souls. I've been transformed every day. I see a figure of a lone knight. My sword, come on, lend me. He's summoning in the swords. Soul Edge, I found it. I'm charging at him. No moves are guardable. All attacks become counters. During the game, you can tell the difference between a regular attack and a counter attack by checking to see whether or not it fucking sucks to be hit by. Alright, well, we found Soul Edge. That would appear to be our quest done then, unless he escapes somehow. Which will not be explained to us if he does. Whoa! Yahey! Wow! Bonk! I don't think you thought that through, sir. You engineered a scenario where you could do nothing about any of that. What a bright young man. Let's go to Ivy's house. I've performed ceremonies here and I got bit by a bat during the last day of winter. That's considered to be good luck for some fucking reason. Didn't feel like it at the time, to be honest. I have a feeling people were blowing smoke up my backside. Could there be some sort of curse? It almost seems as if there's some weird time movement with speed quickness. Watch out. Watch out, he might accidentally hit fast forward and then wouldn't you know it, he's got two swords and they're both real. Come forth. No, hang on. Hang on, sir. Oh god, you're already quick at the best of times. Take that out of the sky, you absolute muppet. I won't stand for this. No more, thank you please. Oh, yay. Down. Oh, no, up. Chops, chops. Alright. I don't get any health back. It's time for me to fight a second person. Look at me. Aren't I good? Whoa. Do I not get to... Do I not get to... Oh wait, no, I did get a bunch of health back. It just, like, didn't show me at the time. That's fine then. That's fucking hell, you've done it! You did it just then. You did it to me. Get stopped. Get stopped, please. I can't abide you not being stopped right now. Fucking hell. Careful now. Why did you stop spinning, sir? You're not part of the stop spinning committee all of a sudden, are you? I met the Beyblade, you know, he's a union man. But enough about that, let's spice it. Oh, well, Gateway to the Chaos is open before me. Alright, I think we're here. I think we went to the realm and we unlocked all of the final factor. But what about the art? What about all the art, though? What else can we get from it? Let's find out. Oh, fuck me, you're in colour. Look at my costume. Oh, there's tiny, tiny, tiny. Little small. Little small we've become. I'm Voldo! I can become a freak as well! That's great. This is the extra... I don't get a face for this one, we don't need it. My face is just like what it normally would be. You can imagine that. You can imagine a man's face if you have to. Just use your brain and think about it. Right, profiles of warriors. We have just... How many different ways can we draw all of these guys? Oh, hello, there's scenes. There's scenes happening, and I've built furniture about it. Well, there's gonna be, like, cute little bullshit going on now that I've got to see... Ah, fuck! It's all gone to shit! That was less cute, that has to be said. It's all cute. Oh no, you did go insane, I guess. Like, you did, or you didn't, or like everybody else did, or maybe everyone did, including you. It was the evil seed. There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on, and none of it's explicitly in the game. We're really relying a lot on guesswork. Who are you? Who are you, madam? Are you fucking Keelik's sworn sister? Is that why you keep being like this? Or are you meant to be Shanghua and I just don't fucking recognise you somehow? Yeah, no, I guess that is Shanghua's costume. It looked different. Like, you looked really different for some reason. But I guess we can continue sneezing even now. I wouldn't be too worried. Extra survival. We've unlocked big mode for all of it just then. What the fuck are you? What's you made of octopus? I made a guy out of an octopus I found. And the world continued happening. Right. Alright. Let's go to Chaos. As you travel throughout the world and survive battle after battle, you come closer to finding the blip. We literally found it. We found the guy. It was done. Just as you think you've come close to it, you've unexpectedly pulled through the vortex. Of course. The enemy was also pulled in. There was no time to think, and so began the battle. While you fight, you slowly understand what was going on. You still exist as flesh and blood, and in this world, any physical or psychological damage you cause becomes sustenance. That's the natural law in the funny world. Come on. Let me... Oh, I'm bonus! I'm me from myself. And I. Come on. Fight the Astaroth every year. Make sure things don't disappear. Check to see that your furniture is real. Woo. Stompy. Credge. Credge on the hedge. Come on, get through it. Get through it, Louis. You've got to survive. I want to see you in Fungus Man 5. You wouldn't think a movie series about a guy who's a mushroom would be this long-lasting, but it proved really successful. A box office smash. It caught on in a flash. Oh, look at me! Well, there's a diamond man. Look at that. I'm the Inferno. Look at my blue feet. Great job, everybody. I always found this one slightly weirder to look at because of the neck. I don't know. If it's a floating head, it almost makes more sense. This is just a little too scrounge-worthy for me. But we'll deal with it regardless. I'll shove you! No, even now. Even now I prove that I can go. Ooh! 300 points! Woo! Brilliant job, everybody! Alright, and that was the end of that. And then with those 300 points... Oh, end of the quest. There's like fucking endings. You know what I bet these will be? Yeah, it's just these. It's just these. We've seen all of these. That's fine. That's fine. I shan't spend much more money on that then until I've had all of this. Until I've got all of these funny scenes to... Oh, look, I'm shooting you. I'm shooting you with my great rifle that I own. A new mission has been added. So the chaos wasn't the end of it then. We encountered the spirit of the sword itself, but we still have to go to a bloody temple and look at everybody's face. Righto. I have a feeling this is going to take... Chaos is accessible from every place, apparently. Okay, makes sense. It's not necessarily going to be the case that the portal to hell is always in Europe every time. During my reign, I built a giant guy. Yet I still sense it. You'll come back again, yet again, once more. Last fight should have settled everything, but my attacks were going to be great. Am I mortal? These mysterious happenings were actually caused by the evil spirit, obviously. And not by the giant Buddha. The Buddha was not germane to the situation this time. But I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight Taki. In other words, get chopped. Stop healing. Stop healing this week. Ooh. Oh wow, you heal quick. There's you moving your arms in weird ways again. Could you not have gotten all of your health back, please? I'd like you to fucking refrain. Good lord. Shoved. No. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Kicks. Whoa. Blasted. Slap. Well, the slap took off half your health. If I could just land more of them more quickly, that would be great. It'll all be in hand at that point. Oh, turn around. No, I'm gonna be hurt as well, though. Is the other thing. You've died. You've died. Great job, everybody. We yelled. We yelled so loud the bloody glass record smashed open. Buy me more. Buy me more. Norman. That's what it sounds like when you say Norman 3 times. Oh, I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna leap right at you and deal with it every day. This is all depictions of things. All of this art is of something. There's not a one of it that's just blank. No, I've got a sword. Fuck off and die. Wow, rude. I'm stood here, somewhere, in Greece. Oh, look at my head. And what about this? What if I grabbed you from really close by? Look at all the... Oh, it's the priesthood. It's the silly old priesthood, look. They're going near a lizard and a golem, thinking about what we're gonna do later on. I don't think there's anything that costs less than 50 at this point. It's all the coins in the world versus all the coins outside the world. And none of us are better off than the king. Well, this one I remember being fairly easy. I'm sure I shan't be made to eat those words in the briefest of moments. I've got the range, dearie. You're not gonna really fucking bother much. 140. What's the next round's takings look like, I wonder? Oh, it's difficulty 2, so it is, like, literally not one of the more difficult ones. So it's probably not one of the largest grindables in this situation. Why don't you take it out on the trains, huh? Fuck. How many? Yeah, it's decreasing. You're decreasing my coins every time. I, honestly had hoped everything would be in hand by now. But, it appears maybe not. It appears maybe we have even more to deal with than I had realised. There's no way to gauge the correct number of croutons right now. What's the number of croutons that will let me through the gate? I don't know. There's no precedent really established. There's very few crouton-based locking mechanisms in the world right now. It has yet to take off. Why don't you blow up? Thank you. Go along. Go along with it, James. Kicked. Yeah, blast. Get blasted and gone. Alright, we can still milk this for a reasonable number of points if we have to. Let's see if we can unlock anything more, however, by buying just more art at the moment. I'm glad we've got museum mode at least. I should probably end the episode by looking at those, shouldn't I, really? Or does that even want to be a new episode at this point? Have I got to do 3 episodes of cleanup? What is going on with the shape of you where you're twisting? I don't know what you are, but it's not right. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what an opening direction is in this context. I'm here, I'm hurting you. With the blade. More Adrians. I've manufactured giant Adrians to come out of the factory and think brilliant thoughts. Swish. Tales from beneath the water. Look how great I am, brilliant stuff. Well, I confess I am curious. So why don't we check to see what the thing we just unlocked was. And then next time we can do the sudden death, under a sudden death rule. Oh, that'll be Casper instantly falls down the stairs the minute you get your socks home, won't it? I'll just do this quickly because I don't expect to last particularly long. Watch this. Watch how good I am. Perfect. Die and get shoved. That's brilliant. We don't need to see action replays of one slap. It's the shortest thing in the world. No. Spun. Hand spun crap. Right for your wife. Come on. Sort yourself out. Sort your life out. Sort your life out. I kind of gave you a million years to hit me there. I don't know what else you wanted from me. Will you be harmed? Yes! Ah! You said yes and then you weren't. You're a liar. You're a liar and a freak. You know, you need more practice at not dying instantly. It's a shame about that. Didn't even get anything for it. What's the point then? Right, edit and view the opening movie.
To the stage of history.
Like, oh, is it different every time? Time to get on with it. Come on, let's have a go. Let's get everyone represented, I guess. Let's get people to show up. Lizard. And then you're great. You all... I think it needs more rock, it needs more Siegfried, it needs more pirate music. So let's see how this turns out when we put all different people in it. I bet you didn't realise there were so many of us. Swouse. Blade. These are just all the blades falling from the sky. We are, of course, familiar with them. But maybe Parsnip Man isn't, hey? Maybe you could... look at me, look at this sword as well. Look at the blade, ha ha. Peering right through. That explains it, actually. There were, like, weird pauses in it, weren't there? There were moments where we weren't sure. Oh, go! Off I walk! With my pulsating scales. The snoot! Great stuff, everybody. Oh, slashings. Kick! And then I appear like a ghost near the wall, spinning! I shrink down into a small world. Hey? You're still Sophitia, though! That's great news! I'm still Voldo and I'm the Archangel of Grief. Smacking the stone away, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Kicking and martial arts are all involved in everything. All essential things that you can do happen in the hoop. Come on, right through it. I'm still here, I'm involved, I'm the guy, look at me, let's have a fight. Fight your master. Try it out. Try it out with the sword. On the edge, man. Whoa, come on. Brilliant job. Alright, well, there's that being that. And I guess you can tune in next time when other stuff will be other stuff. This is going to be a more lengthy endeavour than I had thought. But, oh well. In for a penny. Goodbye!